Praise God. Today we're going to take a look at Blues Blend. It's kind of a melancholy piece that I wrote in the past, and it's got a nice bluesy feel to it. So we're starting with an E minor chord. Got an open E string in the bass, and our E, G, and our B on the open strings here. E minor chord, and I'm going to put my first finger in the B. B in the bass. Now we're going to shift all the way up to the 9th position. First finger and the 3rd finger. Now, for a little technical note, whenever I shift this far, I had to kick my arm back like this. The elbow goes back, and then I bring the arm forward and I can stop. If I just shift up this way and stop, then the arm wiggles, which produces insecurities while you're playing. So back first and then up for the shift. Now I'm shifting to the 7th position, and I have my first finger in an F sharp, second finger on an A sharp, and I'm going to pull off to the F sharp from the G. So now I'm shifting all the way back down to the first position. So here we do the opposite movement with the arm. When I kick my elbow out, the number of frets I'm going to shift, and then I'm going to let it drop, and it'll take me right where I want to go. So kick out here, let it drop, and I'm all the way back to the first position. 3rd finger in a G, C down, and then I've got A and a C sharp, which I bend a little bit, a C9 chord, bend the notes with my 3rd and 4th fingers, and then a pull off. Open E with a B flat on the melody. Open strings there. Now we have the melody. Now beneath the melody, I'm going to put the chords, just arpeggiate a little bit. This is an F chord, it's F7. Stays on the F, moves to a D there, to an F sharp. Now I've got a C augmented 5th chord here. Now I've got an A with an E flat and a G in the bass. I'm going to bend this A sharp. C sharp. Now I start a pattern here of my index and middle finger playing 4ths or 3rds. They're just notes that are right 2 strings together. Crescendoing up C sharp. C sharp on the bass, and then going down. So notice that they're just right next to each other, either the 1st finger or the 3rd and 4th finger. Back to where we started. Shifting up. A little different ending now, going E and A into B sharp. Sliding up, A sharp to B. Sometimes I'll do it up here and bend it. Now we've got a B flat in the bass here. Pulling off with the 1st finger from the F sharp. Melody in the middle on the bass strings. To the G. Up to the A. B flat to F sharp. G to E. C. So here I've got a C in the 6th string and a C on the 1st string. Melody on the G string. All the way to the treble strings. I like that. that dissonance there, an F sharp and a G. This chord is a B7 chord. This is like a G major 7th. Now in the first position, our back to our C9. This is an odd stretch here. We've got this F in the bass, a B bass, a G natural, and an A. Picking with my index and ring finger. A sharp to B. It's an F7 chord, E7 chord. A little hold here as we transition to this next middle part. Now we're going to have bass line, melody, and then these very soft chords in the middle, which we'll play with the index and middle finger, and they're moving this finger around with the open strings in between. Careful not to pick it too hard. Now here I've got a first and third, fourth finger to get that dissonance. Now I get a B flat. Three notes at one style. It's like a B minor chord to an A, F sharp. Melody switches to the bass. Got a D and an open B string. E is the fifth string. B flat. A, G, F sharp. Now I'm coming up with thirds. Three voices, and I lean a little bit more into the thumb. G7 chord and B flat 9 chord. Back to the E, and that's a recap of the opening theme. Varied a little bit because a little slurred here. This is the same as before. Little variation. A sharp again. Notice how I varied the rhythm on that from the first time. Going up this time to a B flat and down to the A. Now I'm on the fourth string and the third string. I'm picking with my index finger, strumming out. Now I've got a C. So this is a C, 7th chord, 9th chord. And then I end it by taking my first finger, putting it on the A, taking index and middle finger, picking them close to the bridge, and pull it off. A nice, loud ending. Okay, so there are some player's tips for blues blend. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you can learn a little bits from it. Even if you don't learn the whole piece, you can learn little parts of it that might be helpful for you while you're fiddling around on the guitar. All right, take care. God bless.